As I record this, it's crazy because I guess we're now 2 months out from the retreat. And it's crazy to me because it doesn't feel like it was 2 months ago. It feels more like it was like 2 weeks ago. And I say that because the friendships and the fellowship hasn't actually faded, which is usually not the case with retreats. I feel like retreats usually do a great job of energizing people, lighting people up. But then as soon as we get home, everyone just kind of goes back to their normal everyday thing and we fall out of touch. And what I think is really incredible about this group is I feel like I've talked to almost everyone in this group at least once a week or bi-weekly since the retreat. And I feel like I have a good idea of what's going on in everyone's lives. And that's because we have follow-up calls. It's because we've stayed connected in a WhatsApp. And, almost every single day, everyone is still texting in the group message what their morning practice was. So there's not just the community aspect of it, but there's an accountability aspect too that allows us to take some of the things that we got while we were on retreat and bring them home with us. And so for me, that's something that's unlike any other retreat I've been on. Usually I meet these incredible people. We maybe follow each other on social media or occasionally text one another afterwards, but I'm flying to, I'm flying to North Carolina in 2 weeks to go meet with and hang out with one of the guys who I met on retreat and his son. I know I'm going to be back to visit Terry and Aaron in Costa Rica sometime soon here. And I have plans for sure to eventually visit some of the guys in Nashville and in Tennessee, which is where a lot of the other participants came from. So, I'm excited and grateful for the fact that I didn't just meet people on this retreat, I really made lifelong friends. And I think that's a testament to the quality of the people that the Balanced Man brings together. Like everyone there was really there for a reason. People were going through intense things in their lives, moments of change in relationship, in work, in geographic location, making big moves. And everyone was there with a deep willingness, not just to share, but also to hold space for one another. And it created this beautiful platform for us to really get to know each other in a deep way and to inspire one another through our own individual journeys. For me, by far the most valuable thing that I'm going to take away from this retreat is a totally new idea of what to expect out of brotherhood and out of male friendships as a whole. I feel like I left the retreat with a new idea of what brotherhood really means. And having felt and experienced a level of connection with male friends in a deeply, deeply loving way, unlike anything I've ever felt with my male friends. And it's interesting because for me, growing up overweight, growing up gay, a lot of times, and for a long period of my life, I would say that I shied away from settings like this, where there's a bunch of testosterone together and we're competing in these physical activities. But what was really interesting was, even though we were doing things that at times felt really competitive, at every single moment, it felt like I was a part of a team. And like everyone there really wanted me to succeed and vice versa. And that I felt a sense of full safety to push myself to my limits, to express myself in the most authentic way, in full integrity, and to be loved and accepted the entire time. And I felt that other men experienced that as well. And collectively, it allowed for a deep connection that I've never really experienced with my male friends. And so I look forward to taking that home with me and sort of challenging myself to create the same level of emotional safety, comfort, and listening that Terry and Aaron, who ran the retreat, as well as all my other brothers there who were co-creating that space, helped to foster and to nurture while we were there. I leave feeling really inspired to create that sort of environment with my own friendships as well, and to really challenge other men to think intentionally about what it means to connect with one another in a deeper way beyond just surface talk, how we can actually show up and hold space for one another through emotional tumult as well. So I look forward to that.